Peaslows. Here we go, Everesting recce. So, this isn't our usual kind of video. Ooh. Especially as I nearly fall off at the start. But there is an Everesting attempt here in early June. And this is approximately the course for it. So, it's not the full Peaslows hill. This is the top section, so we miss out the bottom steep bit because doing 20% gradients on an Everesting attempt with a reasonably poor road surface isn't ideal. So this is the top, what, 0.7 of a mile-ish, average grade, somewhere like 11%, something like that, reasonably steady. I'm not going balls out on this because I want this to be a little bit more indicative on the day, even though I'm doing rather more watts than I'll do on the attempt. So for anyone doing it, it's about 67-ish laps, however many, all the way up and down. Wondering total system weight today for me, given the fact that I've got water bottles, another tat on the bike, so between 80 and 82 kilos. That's myself, bike, water bottles, saddlebag, other rubbish. If I'm breathing like this on the day, we will have a problem. And the sun's come out. It knew you were videoing. It knew that light is an important thing. Plan for the day. A minute. Around the 200 watt mark. Well, this is the 10th of 10 reps for the day. I'm down to do a recce. And this is what we found in the tail end of April. Temperatures 10, 11 degrees, something like that. Light breeze, slight headwind, nothing spectacular, enough to be irritating on the day, but you just deal with whatever is thrown at you as best you can. Slight headwind here, nothing major. Started off as still air first thing, oh, 10, quarter 11, something like that. The reps that we've been doing have actually been from the very bottom, because there we are, there we are. Steady incline. If you want to compute cadence figures on this, feel free. Gearing is 34 on the front, 32 on the back for the climb. I may have different gearing on the day, but right now, here today, 34, 32 is where it's at. And it's been fine. But I don't mind pedaling very slowly if that's needed. Beware of the odd little pothole. Hang on, there's another little stretch further up. On the descent, there are a couple of drains and things that are worth avoiding, in the sense of you'll need to move out in the middle of the road. That will be okay on the day because it's a closed road, but for us, public roads, whilst they're open, just something to be aware of. If you come and ride this yourself, just be aware of it. I do have another video of the full climb on the channel. I'll stick a link to it in the description. But this video is about the Everesting lap. We bumped into a nice gentleman on one of the early laps at the top. Took one look at us coming up and then turned around going, "You doing your Everesting?" Similar. We had a good chat with him. He's done it a couple of times in the past. Not able to do it this year. That was great. So a little bit more about logistics and the day. I won't expound on that simply because they may change from year to year. So suffice it to say, food and drink and whatnot were available. And it's all very well organised. So for me, as long as there's water available, some nutrition, right. Last one. Those guys have been doing that dry stone wall since we were on the first rep. I think they were reasonably bad, which is good. I think you need something to indicate where you are on a sanity meter from time to time. See, I knew I wouldn't catch them by processations otherwise. The ladder up there said, "No, you'll still catch us." Nope. I had faff each time to get the camera going. Very near the top. That structure on the right, like fencing and the stairs, basically is the top. In terms of gradient, there's a little bit of flat. I don't know exactly where the turn point is, so I'm going to guess, much like I guessed the start point. Let's see. See, I didn't catch you. So we started to go downhill around here. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to give you a lap that's clear. See at the lap point. right-ish. And it's a dead turn. Oh, and on the drops, that's no fun. Ah, and there you go. And back up to where we were, more or less. Ah. Job done.